Hello everyone and welcome back to Rogue Trader. In the previous episode, well, we did some stuff. I believe we started to explore more of the Coronus Expanse because we have run out of navigation points or navigation insights, and it turned out that's pretty curious, not curious, it's pretty important that we have a couple of points, because if we had to go somewhere quickly, we can conjure up a direct route with 3 points and we need at least a fourth one, because the route will be deadly and I did not dare to move on a deadly route. And I think we are visiting these planets, and we will try to discover things to gain these points. And we have some chaos ships here, probably. So let's go and check out the ships and try to defeat them. Because we scanned all these 3 worlds, but I didn't dare go near them. Let's see if we can defeat a chaos fleet. Wave of angry whispers passes over the bridge as the archenemy's minions train their weapons on you and prepare to attack. Now we have an option like this. Death to the heretics for the glory of the Emperor. I wonder how big this chaos fleet is, and we should have...
All stations, report when manned and ready.
It is the same fleet we have encountered once. Wow, this is not a small ship. But we couldn't... Oh, that's... That's a bad thing, that we cannot command this ship. Okay, let's not. We have to quickly destroy this one, but the problem is we have better chances killing these ships.
Let them taste our fury.
What? Why cannot? Because he's in the way. Ah, I see. We cannot go there because he's in the way. Okay, let's not make the same mistake. We launch the torpedoes.
Torpedoes away!
Can go there. Okay, I like this position. Let's reload the macro cannons.
Lance battery! Volley! Make every shot count. Salvo!
Okay. But I might have just run into these torpedoes. Yeah, we cannot do a warp jump forward. Then let's move this ship. Okay, this is a bit intense. I don't think we can take them, guys. Can we send a boarding party? No, but we can send a torpedo. Okay, that was nice. Boarding party? Unavailable.
Let them taste our fury!
Well, if we can hit him with another torpedo salvo, or let's do this. Okay, thank you. That it's also too far. Not for this.
Salvo!
Well, if this is the only
Let them
target,
taste our fury!
unfortunately, we cannot. Okay, let's move there.
Helmsman, take us in.
Because we can kill that one, and we are showing our better shields
With the force of a supernova.
to these guys. So much for our escort. But if we can, maybe we just ram into him. By moving the flash may take a snap. Okay, let's do this. Because this way, let's Let's start with a salvo.
Salvo!
Before we move, because
Let them taste our fury.
we are at least range. At this point,
All hands prepare for acceleration.
oh,
Helmsman, take us in.
okay, let's do this because we can
Large batteries, fully.
use that as well.
Let the void
And we can
sort them
deploy a
out.
torpedo. And I have nothing to shoot at. But if those torpedoes launch or reach this ship, I think it's all over for you, my friend. Not dead yet.
Fire at will.
Yes.
Fire.
What's that? The void ship ram.
Macro cannons, open fire.
We might just survive this.
Make every shot count.
Okay, which side? This side. Oh no, I want to evade those torpedoes. So let's move there.
All
And
hands
restore the
prepare for
shields.
acceleration.
So far so good.
Macro cannons, open fire!
Okay, let's use this trick.
Salvo!
And this cannons cannot reach that far. Let's check the use this ability. Still cannot reach that far. It doesn't matter.
Keep up the
Release some
pressure.
torpedoes. Ah. Okay, that will be a problem. We have to avoid them. Another torpedo salvo. Damn. Well, if we cannot move these torpedoes to attack them, no, we cannot attack them. But we can collide with those torpedoes.
Let them taste our fury. Salvo!
Okay.
Make every shot count.
Didn't make every shot count. Now the only thing we can do to avoid these torpedoes is to move right next to them. So they have to move past us because they couldn't turn in such a short way, I hope. At least that's what my guts tell me. We're finding it out. Yes! We avoided them. But this can release another salvo of torpedoes. Could we use this trick here? Trick? Or which one? No, this. Maybe. Or maybe not. Because we are far from each other. Yeah, let's not do something hasty now.
Macro cannons, open fire.
Beautiful. It's just... oh! It has some really good range.
Torpedoes away!
More torpedoes. So let's neutralize those torpedoes. We couldn't.
Make every shot count!
Then we will kill this
Macro
guy.
cannons, open fire!
Okay, one void shield is gone. Will be, I think we will hit by those torpedoes and that will be it, right?
Make every shot count. Macro cannons, open fire!
Okay, now what we need to do is a shallow jump. Get a little bit of distance from the torpedoes. And we'll see. Okay, now we're using this trick. Oh! Of course we are turning at the end. Don't use it. Like this. It's not really helpful. So let's just keep running on the torpedoes. Can we shoot at them? Not there, from here. No, there's no way we can hit those. Well, let's plant some torpedoes of our own. And then run that way.
Coordinates set.
Great.
No one can outmaneuver House Orcelio.
Unholy amulets. Dark Halo. And plus 2 die. Okay. Then we will install that drive to our ship. With low acceleration and braking. Maybe we leave it. And what's that? Okay. We only need to repair our hull. Let's upgrade the RAM. Now we will check these planets. Nothing, just a little bit of XP. But still, more XP and profit rate as well. Once we return to Footfall. But we won't return to Footfall for a while. We'll check out this one. This we were lucky. Just 3 planets. Plus steel. We have plenty. Inquisition shipwreck. Let's go. And it's an Inquisition shipwreck, so how about instead of Iliad we bring Hendrix along? He might knew a few things about this shipwreck. If not in this ship, he knows a lot of the Inquisition internal work, so he might know codes and stuff like that, or he can warn us for traps. And if we found something, he might be very grateful for salvaging that. The escort team is guarding, inspecting your shuttle. Okay, now first of all, we should level up Hendrix. Corrose and athletics. That's what we need to improve if we have to choose a skill. And he's a psyker as well, so willpower. Next. Weapon skill, because he's a swordsman as well. And he's also a vanguard. And a psyker. Edge of Dawn. Enemies adjacent to the Psyker suffer 10% more damage. Well, since he's a close combat guy, that's a very useful talent for him. Regeneration. I want to until the end of the combat. Yeah, that's a very good skill to have, or psychic power to have. And I said Corrose. Let's improve that. Oh, he already has... What? No. So we have both. It's... Okay, now I don't like these little lockets here. It's not a locket. Padlock. That's the word. I don't like these padlocks here because I can't tell if we have already both that talent or it is not available right now. Deterioration. Level effect applies by the striker. Increase the damage suffered by a target is increased. When the striker allies or the striker themselves are under the effects of the striker power, they gain +5 each such. That's good because he will heal others. Okay, and what about... He already has the power weapon expert. Okay. He needs more strength for heavy armor. And more strength is also good for melee attacks. So let's buy him some strength. You know what? Not strength, because we can buy strength there. So let's choose something else. Sanctified Slayer. Psycho critical hit chance is increased. Resolve. What's the result? And it's not a... It's the Psyker's critical hit chance, not psychic powers. Hymns of Hatred. Critical hits scored by anyone within the Psyker line of sight, including the Psyker themselves, increase the Psyker critical damage by 1% until the end of the combat stacks. Combat Master. Let's go with the Oh, wait a minute. Largest immune in the current party game +5 to the... Again, let's say humanity's finest. Which attributes? Strengths. You know what? +5 strength for everyone as long as he is in the party. Now strengths. And I think now we can buy the heavy armor for him. Because we have heavy armors, maybe not the best ones, but we have a few of them. Okay, and now equip him with stuff. Stuff like few grenades, because why not? As for weapons, we have warrior's power sword or force weapons. He's got a biomancer staff. That's cool. Didn't we have a force weapon? Which was pretty good. Yeah, we have a power sword. But with the force sword, he can use the psychic force attack. And the weapon deals C rating damage in addition. Okay, we can't give him a better sword than Noble sword. Ancient Force sword. That's the one. Yeah, we looted this sword. Okay, and auto pistol. A death stub revolver. Stub revolver. It's normal stub revolver, so let's add it to the cargo quickly. He can't use bolt weapons, but he can use melta guns. Okay, let's... Can't use plasma. 14, 16. Okay, and now check with the armor. Makeshift heavy xeno mesh. Okay, and hunting carapace, that's medium armor. Let's check on the armor on him. Maybe this hunting carapace. No, he won't be in half cover. And the plus 10% armor against melee attacks is better. Okay, I don't think it's a heavy leather armor. I don't think we need this, so let's go to the cargo, and I don't think we need these. Well, I'm sure we don't need these. 25, and we don't need these. And 45, 30. It is better, but yeah, it is better, so we can add to the cargo. Okay, now after Radiant chestplate. Okay, now let's check out this wreckage.
Is there money to be made?
Shotgun. Okay. Well, I think it's already worth coming here.
I failed.
The soldiers died in a brutal exchange of fire, but it's unclear who was shooting at whom. Sentry's key card.
We should deal with this.
Join me in prayer.
Well, that's appropriate before you disarm an
Never doubted me.
an explosive device. Well,
Let us not dawdle.
prayer may not help, but won't hurt either. There is a gaping hole in each corpse head. They were brought out one at a time and shoot from behind at point blank range. So it was an execution.
I always have a backup plan.
The machine gun grants me insight.
The reading indicates that the ship's reactor is still running too, perhaps not for long. This explains why the ship's interior is warm. Let's jump over.
Nothing's impossible for this old officer.
It will be easy. Whoa. Is that a normal on an inquisitorial ship?
I always keep my options open.
Wow. Look at this ice. Okay, they use some sick graphics here. I'm not too hooked up on how better or how realistic a game's graphic is, but this is a very nice touch. Do you hear that? Oh, I hear it too. Oh, Emperor, his screams are so loud. People, it's so loud. Please stop the storm at my Something's not right. Warnings or combat positions tell that which we have suspected and we get back to them mutants. Is this a black ship? This isn't right. You can't treat us like this. What are you going to do to us? We want to live. Embrace the gift of decay. I wonder if we saw that because of Hendrix, or we would have seen that anyway. Okay, I don't like this. I'm just checking if that's an eye there. Maybe. Oh damn, are we facing Tyranids? A squalid breath heavily soiled with blood and vomit. It is also equipped with straps that were used to bind its inhabitant to the bed whenever necessary. A rotten brick of corpse starch. A passenger's ration. Judging by the lingering smell, it was dosed with a sedative.
Keep your wits about you.
These people were not killed by weapons fire. Perhaps there was no ammunition left for them. They were brutally butchered with knives and beaten with gun stocks.
Is there money to be made?
I'm afraid not here. Oh, what's that? Can't read it. An asthmatic rasping can still be heard coming from the broken box. A screech, cacophonous melody that sets your nerves on edge and scatters your thoughts. Well, I'm happy that it is coming from a box and not from our heads. That's a nice change. Embrace the gift of decay. Nurgle. Small fish, eyeless and slimy, dart and wiggle about in the rank water.
Let us not dawdle.
Stop! There!
We want to burn us all. Burn, burn, burn. Through the cocoon's translucent film, you can see the vague outlines of a decaying body. The ribcage has been broken open and the heart still beats inside it. Now I regret not bringing a flamethrower. Clear a passage for explosives. After being shot, these poor wretches had their skulls graved in around the temple as if make doubly sure. Identify yourself. Warden Kappa Suite 2 reporting for patrol duty at the main confinement cell. Atmospheric sensors indicate the presence of unknown impurities, high risk of contamination. What the whole sense of the Emperor? What's happening to me? What? Nergon. Danger. Detecting extreme contamination levels. So the Inquisitor wasn't tough enough to withstand the war. Tangible psychic radiation is coming from the gurgling sludge. Perhaps it is a source of the vision that seized you.
Always keep your eye on the prize.
This tree has sprouted right out of a person. His broken bones have formed the collars of branches his cracked skull has merged with the trunk, and dried gore now coats the skin like bark in a thin layer.
I'll learn from this mistake.
Crude scribblings in some blasphemous script prove to impenetrable to decipher. No one will hurt us here, and no one will hurt either now. By the way, if we were just some kind of average person, we have moved away from this long ago.
This ocular implant was a worthwhile
Rise to the top, or get left in the dust.
When the faithful are idle, heresy grows.
The Inverter surveys the dissolution and decay around you with an icy stare. Don't preserve us from the arch-enemy's machinations. What do you think happened to the ship? Eric looks around. Anything could have happened to it. Even black ships are not immune to the vagaries of war. The Galar field, a prison riot, a minor glitch in the sacred mechanisms, any one of these causes could have been fatal. Bad memories. Henrik's mouth tightened, no more than the usual. Is this the same ship that once transported you? I have insufficient knowledge of the structural features of black ships. Drakan. However, I do recognize some of the fragments of the devices littered beneath the arch-enemy's spawn. Remnants of psi shields, speakers for stunning prisoners, sedative diffusers. Yes, because he once was on a black ship. Let's disarm the trap
Duty prevails.
and grab the loot. Let's form up. move forward. The last guns, flamers, and shock weapons in the containers are covered in a layer of British maggots and partly even eaten away by acid corrosion.
I always keep my options open.
The crates contain fragments of plate armor rusted and covered in fungus. And don't forget we have a room here. I'm hoping for an alternate route to enter that room.
Failure is just a temporary setback.
After the last shift consolidation, they transferred me to the pariah barracks. And everything they say about these freaks is true. I don't know if they are raised this way or if they really don't have a soul, but just being near them makes me feel sick to my stomach. Cold, unfeeling, empty creatures pretending to be human. They beat and execute the passengers like it's nothing. A normal person is disgusted at the thought of smashing a person's skull. Well, either that or they like it. But not them. They don't care one bit. If it was up to me, I would toss them into the hole with the rest of the mutants. But the psycho tricks don't work on them at all. Very handy when you are traveling on a ship stuffed with full of enraged psychers. I had to move one of the psychers from the communal hall to a separate quarters. The traitorous piece of shit was encouraging the others to revolt, and our esteemed ship's confessor ordered us to give him a good hiding. We beat him for 2 hours or so, and by the end my damn cock had got so bad it was unbearable. I'm worried I'll be called in to see the surgeon. If Command find out that the crap in my lungs, they will toss me straight out of the airlock. My only hope is my new augmentic through the guy who fitted it on Placia Piranha was strange. He gave me the creeps, and so did all his machinery. No doubt it was all illegal under the Imperium's law, but I didn't have a choice. A wretched Bilgrat of a Voidsman would never rise high enough to have his aches and pains treated by someone from the Adeptus Mechanicus. I'm just going to hope that this thing clears up on its own. Oh, he was infected. And maybe that's what started this whole thing. We lost contact with both section 238 and 239. The riot is spreading. Quiet of the Emperor have mercy on us. I won't let these blasphemous mutants take control of my ship. Broadcast this over all Westerners. In the name of the Inquisition Hall, all crew members are hereby ordered to take up arms and begin total purge of the whole. Begin total purge of the whole. Every psyker on board must be destroyed. Cleanse every inch of this ship with fire. Well, it seems it didn't work out. The Emperor protects.
Your arrogance will be your downfall.
Oh. Hi there. And we have been... oh! Hi there! Okay, let's blast the guns. Use this thingy. was a good one.
Request approved.
Heinrichs. Use a fleet here, but let's see if we can first solve completion within a 12 radius. So I need stuff.
I won't object.
Oh, these are poxwalkers.
Let's
Charging.
see. I'm done with this one.
And I wanted to use that, but I don't have enough AP for that now. Holy crap! Those turrets are operational.
Emperor, give me strength.
Oh no, you had to move forward or backward, and
I have read tomes of military tactics.
okay, that's nice. Let's do AP as well. Maybe next time let's let Argent move.
I'll do it. What is a threat?
Okay. And I would like
Power resides in the
the
will
one
of the
more
righteous.
attack round.
As the Emperor commands, I act. None can escape the Emperor's judgment.
Okay. It's Cassia's turn. What can she do? Let's protect yourself, lady.
Faith without deeds is worthless. Eradicated.
Okay, now we have an extra attack.
As the Emperor commands, I act. This is why I was chosen. I'll do
Now
it.
we can do the run and gun.
I will bathe this battlefield in righteous fury. None can escape the Emperor's judgment.
Beautiful.
As the
Unless
Emperor
we don't.
commands, I act.
Okay, and that's all for now. Okay, let's put
It's as good as done.
Ray on it.
I'll see to it personally. Who, if not
Do the
me?
bold.
On it.
Surefire plant.
It's as good as done.
It would be so good if oh, it's so tempting.
I will do my duty.
Can we use this in a way that we don't hurt Henrik? Or Henriks? Henrik. No. Well, you have to suffer through it.
Think highly of your skills.
I'm not injured. I'm enraged.
Oh, for prisoner.
High momentum.
Can we use that
The order is contrary to dogmatic protocols.
too far away? But I see a very, very nice spot.
Running binaric override. The spiritual prognosis is favorable.
Do these guys have any armor? No, they don't. They don't need armor protection. So let's just shoot them.
Messiah condemns you.
And put some exploit on that turret. And damage
Request denied.
too far. Wait. Maybe. Yeah,
I am a savant of destruction.
it was a miss.
I won't go down easy. I won't object. Let's
do the defensive stance.
Temporary setback.
Okay. Let's make them attack each other if we can.
I'm not accustomed to being ordered around.
Nice. There are 3 just 2. Can you use your gaze in a way? No, but you cannot kill them. Okay, then just
Me,
Argenta can
if you
take care of
insist,
them
Lord Captain.
because he can dash away.
Doubt is for the weak.
And we can use a melter shot. That's what the doctor ordered. It's a multi-mortar,
Strike
to
is
be
a
more
prayer.
precise. And she has still 2 action points because she killed 2. Too bad she is not seeing anything, so that's her turn. And that's Castiel's turn. And now Sergeant's turn. Let's
The
try
enemies
these.
of the Emperor will be undone. I'll do it.
High momentum.
Let's dash forward and let's see if we can. Oh, we can hit the turret.
Faith without deeds is worthless. As
Well,
the
we
Emperor
cannot use that
commands, I
if we want
act.
to attack with this heavy weapon again. But we can't attack. Now we can.
Doubt is for the weak.
I'll make it happen. I'll see to it personally. Who, if not me?
That is a prey.
Another enemy down.
Is it? Yeah, it's down.
Your reckoning is due.
A tactically sound approach. Victory is imminent.
Move up.
The tread of his faithful. Request approved. My vow is to serve.
Okay, that's not a problem.
The Emperor is on our side.
But of course, Lord Captain.
And now,
Battlefields are always drowned in scarlet. I'll show you why navigators are feared.
and why tech trees?
Running binary override. I venerate you, machine spirit.
Let's try this one.
Request approved. Function successfully terminated.
What do we have here? Perplexed. Each track grants -10,000 to any ballistic skill, weapons, intel, or perception. At the end of the combat, you gain on something more. Visit the world. Okay, any equipment? No.
I always have a backup plan.
The corpse flesh has crystallized and turned into a translucent sarcophagus and sealed within his the stop of the putrefying organs. Really?
Keep your wits about you.
The walls of the rifts shattered are coated in a layer of putrefying goo containing revolting growths, the bodies of the people trapped within. Wait a minute. We have... We need to increase our lore war skill, but with that we can increase our chances.
I won't let it define me.
Two script in some less more script proven two impenetrable cycle. And this is the
Always keep your eye on the prize.
yep, this is the end of the road. Yeah, we left some loot there. So we'll take that. Ah yes, this door. We haven't opened it. Need key. But we have a key. This.
I refuse.
I cannot put it anywhere. Okay, now what we can do is to try blow this door here.
Is there money to be made?
Is it here? I believe yes. It is here. Now let's move it back.
This task should have been accomplished easily.
Okay, let's try that one more time.
I failed.
Okay. Maybe we return here when we'll have higher demolition skills.
Let us not dawdle.
I'm restless.
Just for the record, she has 70% demolition. Oh, we have to improve those skills. And are we in this thingy? Is this master of in the first round of every combat, the rogue trader and their allies gain ranks additional movement point. Rogue trader and two random allies start combat with temporary wounds equal to their own resolve. Rogue trader and their allies need 30 less momentum to activate a heroic act. That's nice. No, we left. Yeah, we left that, but we haven't checked something here. Something. Where?
I always have a backup plan.
I cannot see it. Maybe it's a small object on the ground. The loudspeaker. What the hell am I missing here? Wait, I see some. Yeah, oh, that was the purple thing. I thought I have.
Keep your wits about you.
We somewhere here something. Or it is here, but we didn't pass the awareness test to find it. Maybe. Anyway, but maybe we have someone who has a higher warp skill. Maybe we can come back here with
Always
Iriel.
keep your eye on the price.
Experience. Nothing matters more.
Is there money to be made?
Let's get back to the void ship. And let's bring our favorite Xeno this time. And maybe we can do a little trick because we have a soldier. So we don't need Assia, and we don't need Henrix as well. We bring Iriad and Hekata. And for Hekata, we will maxing out the demolitions. So she will be a demolition expert, and with that, with her help, we can blast those doors. Let's check her. Her warp skill is not too high, but her awareness is very, very high. Okay. Demolitions, of course. That's not a question. Travel means water. Tenderize. Enemies, demi-level soldiers, area attacks suffer. Okay. Second skin soldiers, medium armor does not reduce dodge. We need demolitions. And the demolition is based on agility. Okay. Advanced demolitions. Agility. Dash. And let's put on strengths. And make her use let's no let's see if we can increase agility or demolition. You already have that feature. Anything with timely rescue. Last command is under the regiment of darkness effect, killing an enemy adjacent to an ally. Okay. Motion. Let's get her a heavy weapon. And let's increase her agility again. If we can do that, yes. Was it increasing demolitions? Demolitions, of course. Rapid reload. And give her some strengths or ballistic skill. Rapid fire. Next burst attack will have rate of fire doubled but deal less damage. All sections follow random objectives. Universal weapons can use burst. Let's put that on. Okay, no more demolitions. Then athletics. Ballistic skill. Maybe we'll use her sometime. It will not die her. Tactical disengage. Dash does not end the soldier movement for the turn. Enemies adjacent to the starting point of the dash will consider the soldier the lowest point in order to their next turn. Maybe some. Let's get her bolters as well. I don't see bolt weapon. Ah, here they are. Bolt weapon proficiency. Swift movement. Movement, auto point, movement point. Bolt weapon expert. Basically creating another Argenta here. Let's add some ballistic skill then. Athletics. Let's increase the rate of fire. Okay, complete. Level of 15 demolition is up. Okay, let's go to archetypes. Okay. And she can be a bounty hunter, master technician, or arch militant. Let's go on this path with her as well. Let's use the white fire first. We'll be ready. That's a good one. AP increase. And now we can move or add agility again. And maybe Base skill demolitions. Ah, we cannot do that again. Okay. Field of fire. Otherwise, time rescue. No. Maybe we can increase the strengths. So flash fire. Cost of wildfire is reduced by 1 AP. Oh yeah, that's what we need. Let's increase agility for the demolitions. Devastating attack. Now we're increasing the strength, adding demolitions, heavy gunner. Weapon attacks cost 1 extra point less. Then ballistic skill and heavy armor. Oh, she lacks the strength still. Maybe a little bit of toughness. Okay, now she has a really good demolitions.
I always keep my options open.
I hope we don't have to fight again.
Let us not dawdle. I'll learn from this mistake.
Still nothing. Now let's check this door. 85%. Key, but we have the key. Okay. And we did that for absolutely
Keep your wits
nothing.
about you.
I better myself through my service.
Okay, now I feel better. Rest of them are not labeled, but recognize something.
Rise to the top or get left in the dust.
From the time to time, tiny sparks of psychic energy burst out of the room. Okay, let's leave. How about that? And let's
I always have
get
a
in
backup
here.
plan.
Now we have a character with 100% awareness. So maybe we can find the stuff. What should, or is there anything here? No, there's nothing there. Still, at least created a demolition expert for further uses.
Always keep your eye on the prize. I
mean, a better demolition expert, but the With Argento we will raise the demolition as well, because most of the time she will be with us.
Is there money to be made?
But for short-term expeditions like this, it's good to have someone a little bit better. Okay, so one planet explored. Let's move to the next one. Seven. That's a good haul. I want that. The augurs have detected the remnants of an ancient mining ship that crashed on the planet. It looks like it was carrying equipment and settlers to a new mining site. Searching the ship might prove useful, but it carries certain risks. Let's conduct a search. The ancient ship was extremely unstable. The search team had barely entered before the first collapse occurred, immediately claiming hundreds of lives. Despite suffering losses, the team managed to find and bring back the lone surviving extraction. Oh, good. Okay, so it was free, basically. Well, not free. Thousands have died. Well, it was based on Abelard's skill, so he's to blame. Oh great, we can move. Okay, I was thinking what is better, to move right back here and then there, or move around to reach this planet, this system. It was discovered that one of the smaller rats in engine hall 5, which should have been filled with wastewater, instead contained a liquid that looked like blood. This incident was deemed not to be a serious concern, and everything went back to normal as soon as the ship returned to space. Okay, yeah, this was easy way out of war travel. Void ship remains. And the Hulk. Let's check out these remains. Lord Captain, the augurs cannot determine who the ship we approach belongs to, but the telemetry clearly reveals it is an Imperium vessel. The hull is badly damaged, but there is air in some of the chambers, which means they are hermetically sealed. What are your orders concerning the discovery? Send out the order to prepare my troops for boarding. I will personally take part in the exploratory expedition. Oh, now it is a book. It's book time again. We who walk down the same passageways is the same ways day after day. We who are born live and die with the hum of the ship's machines and forever hunger for the smallest glimpse of another life, and for a chance to see the heroes who tirelessly fight for us and for the glory of the Imperium. So let's have a tale about the Lord Captain, by the will of the Emperor, the guardian and commander of every good and honest soul upon this void ship, and the time he boarded a vessel named the Fireball. Like a dead whale cast ashore by the inexorable force of the swell, the wreckage vessel was a comforting sight for its unwitting visitors. Confronting, not comforting. I was thinking about what's comforting about a wreck. Some base still retained an atmosphere, but there was no life anywhere. The ship was dead, its machine spirits dissipated in the darkness of space. It was just the husk left, and the rogue traders who were to become scavengers swarming the carcass. To train the penetrating gaze of the ogre erased on the damaged ship. The idiot also fell out of course, an unhold psyker she may be, but even so as a dark as hers submit to the Lord's Captain Leah. Let's try this. The ogre's keen eye scanned the eerie vessel, identifying that the voice was brain damaged and was in the process of final erosion. There was very little time to explore it. 3 sectors seemed the least damaged: the bridge, the middle crew deck, and the service bay. After exchanging a series of queries and warbles in their mysterious and ancient language, the text priest responsible for the August reported the Lord Captain that they had a glimpse of sign of valuable components in the operations in the service bay. The Lord Captain's next step was turn his attention to the scout units awaiting instruction. The Lord Captain had to decide which of the 3 teams he would lead and which 2 would be entrusted to the officers. Let here be known the names of those honest people who stood before our outrider in that moment. The taciturn and grave Young Ho Shon, whose word was as firm as a handshake. Captain Westy, whose jokes would be remembered by everyone on decks 3 to 5. Captain Mattina, the senior officer of the third unit, known to many as Grey Mattina. She had been leading units back when the current crop of scouts were not news kids. No one deck was in any doubt that navigating inside the wreck ship would be difficult. The units would be separated by kilometers of twisted metal dead models, devoid of atmosphere, collapsed passage bays, and wood breaches the size of a house. The only thing connecting the brave teams would be the delicate thread of a vox link. Let's go with Captain Westy, because he's got a good sense of humor. From here on, we will relay the events based on what we have learned from witnesses, the people who accompanied the Lord Captain on the tour of the dread ship. The shuttle started up one after another and dispersed, each heading for its selected target. An hour spent on cutting through the hull in the freezing vacuum of space, a fussy boarding, and then finally the road trader stepped onto the cold dark deck of the dead ship. The light of the torches revealed a sign in the gloom: Fireborn. After a minute-long exchange with the Voxmaster, who quickly checked the archives, it was established that the dead vessel was that of Captain Nova Van Dyne, registered at Kiev Gamma Port. The irrepressible Captain Westy offered up a brief prayer for a favorable outcome to the expedition. Maybe leave this place little richer than we arrived, for rich men are joyous men, and honest men, and an honest man joys makes heretics and chaos protists be. So the war captain praised the commander for maintaining morale and ventured deep into the ship. Sound crackled from the vox speakers, and the light on the casing switched on, signaling a message coming into the first unit's frequency. Commander Jung Ho Shok calmly reported that his unit was making satisfactory progress toward the ship's bridge. After several hours of spent exploring the ship, the Lord Captain's unit came up against an obstacle. The middle deck's arsenal and storage depot was somewhere nearby, but this section of the ship had suffered serious damage. Fragments of cables were sparkling everywhere, clearly still electrified. Moving any further would be very dangerous. Lord Captain decided to let's access the ship's power grid and cut off the power selector. The Lord Captain's assessment was proved entirely justified. With difficulty but no adverse incidents, the unit crossed the dangerous section. Their visit to the storage depot was just as fortuitous. It was full of cargo. Captain Wesley's satisfied smile made it clear he believed this result was down to his prayer. Plasma cells. Oh, this will be a tactical cloak. Salvaged omniprocess. The voice of Young Sean reached the Lord Captain's ears once again. The first unit captain soberly reported that his people were proceeding to the bridge. Then, using deathly silence, altered the Lord Captain that something was wrong. Following the gazes of his team, he saw that the unit's dispatcher, who was carrying the large box cluster with the antenna and transmitter, was lagging far behind the rest of the group, and the transmission indicator was dark. There were no incoming messages. Even if there had been, Sean's voice couldn't have sounded so close as if the dispatcher or Sean himself were standing right next to the rogue trader. "Sound here, Unit 1 proceeding to the bridge," said the voice again. Now it seems to be coming from all sides, rolling in from the left and the right, from under the deck, and even from somewhere among the mass of cables overhead. Well, the Lord Captain summoned all his willpower to resist the illusion. Terror flooded the Lord Captain's mind, and the rest of the unit fell victim as well. Unable to master their fear, the team fled, pursued by the echo of familiar voice. The haste retreat only stopped when they approached the shuttle, where the unsettling, monotonous words proceeding to the bridge could no longer be heard. A message came in from the unit led by the seasoned, unflappable Grey Martina. The captain methodically reported on all the service bay sections her team had already examined. They had found nothing of value, they had found no bodies, there had been no incidents, and the search was proceeding as normal. The unit was waiting for further instruction for the wrong captain. After distilling the salient points from Grey Martina's exhaustive report, Trakan listed the areas that warranted more throughout search. After returning to the shuttle, Trakan received reports about Fireborne's status. The tax priest, who recently pierced the wreckage with the August gaze, insisted on curtailing the operation as soon as possible, fearing immediate destruction. There were also reports from the other two units. Grey Martina's unit had explored the service bay without incident and, not wasting any time, had marked valuable components for later disassembly and transfer to the rogue trader ship. August and the walk system proved equally useless. The first unit, which had been exploring the bridge, has vanished without a trace, almost if the dead ship had swallowed them whole. The scout and their commander Young Sean had simply disappeared, joining the thousands of crew members lost aboard the Fireborne. The unit assembles at the shuttles, and Lord Captain gave the final order of this new expedition. Call the service for the fallen scouts. Led by Sister Argent, the scouts built the funeral prize. Old metal barrels and small shipping containers served as temple braziers. In the wavering but warm light illuminating their faces, the scouts listened as the sisters sang a prayer for the departed. Little by little, the listeners' terrified, weary gazes brightened. As they heard the sister words, understanding dawned on the survivors. Death dodged the footsteps of everyone, but there is a destiny higher than death. They should always remember that. That is the reason to keep going. Time was up. The scouting party returned to the ship with one last look at the Fireborne. The rogue trader gave the order to fire upon the dead vessel at range, for that which was born in fire should also perish. Provisions 3. We'll leave it for now. And let's check out the space. The Ogres have detected wreckage in the voice of vicinity, but the exact nature of this wreckage remains unclear. Look for the source of the wreckage. The Ogre report that it has registered no evidence of disaster that could have produced such debris. Okay, continue on your voyage. And we will do that in the next episode. If you like this one, give it a like, subscribe and comment down below, and as always I'm very happy for your support. Sorry, I'm a bit tired and I'm really searching for the words, but anyway, I really appreciate it if you do that, and if you're not, that's also okay as well. I'll see you in the next one. Bye.